to Yolanda for a check of the weather. Good morning.
Well, good morning. It's the middle of the week, and we're finally noticing those changes in our temperatures, especially this morning with those windy conditions that they're expected to continue throughout the day. This morning in our viewing area, here we do notice that Carrizo Spring is waking up in the low 50s, 58 for Cotula, also for Fier, 61 for Hebronville, 64 for Zapata, and also for Falcon Lake. Our current temperature right now is 62. But if you're going to be outdoors, I do recommend for you to wear a jacket because that wind, it will be a wind chill. Let's say the temperature right now is saying that we're in the 60s. It could be possibly feeling like if we're in the upper 50s, especially if you're going to be outdoors. Our temperature is expected to drop into the upper 50s, mainly around 8 a.m. And then slowly it's going to start to increase into the 60s and also into the 70s. Now look at our dew points. You also notice that it doesn't feel that humid outdoors. So it is very nice to be outdoors, but the bad thing is that it's going to be a windy day. Here we notice that our dew points are ranging in the 30s. They're expected to drop into the 20s for today. Our winds right now, they're coming from the north, but also from the northwest. Very dry air, up to 13 miles per hour. For today, gusts up to 29 miles per hour is expected all the way into the evening hours. So for today, I do recommend if you're going to be outdoors, try to wear your jacket, especially the little ones this morning as you're getting them ready for school, for them to wear their jackets. Some comfortable shoes. If you want to take out those winter boots for today, wear them possibly. But yes, if you're going to be outdoors, you're probably going to be warming up because it's going to be sunny. Highs across South Texas will be ranging in the 70s, but also it will continue to be a windy day. Let's see some traffic. Right now it is 6:03, and this is Loop 20 at Casablanca. Traffic seems to be picking up, but it's still not on the heavy side. So just keep in mind, many of us are trying to get to work throughout the morning hours, and also in those school zones, you tend to see lots of traffic. Back to you. Especially North Texas, it's a cold morning for you. You're waking up in the low 30s like Amarillo all the way into Lubbock, 33, 51 for El Paso, Del Rio, 56, San Antonio as well, 56 all the way into Austin, Dallas, 52, 58 for Houston, Corpus Christi, 62. That's our current temperature. Here in Laredo, 74, McAllen, 71 for Brownsville. We're expected to drop into the upper 50s around 8 a.m. because we're still going to continue with those windy conditions as well, but then those temperatures will increase quickly back into the 60s. So this is what happened. So we already had that cold front pass all across South Texas. That's why we're feeling a change. It doesn't feel that humid. It feels nice and pleasant. The bad thing is that it's going to continue to be windy. And look at all these alerts that are going on across South Texas. Our main concern for today is that we're going to be under a red flag warning beginning around 9 a.m. all the way up to 7 p.m. due to those windy conditions and also dry conditions. So just stay aware of that as well. As we head into eastern portions of Texas, all the way into Houston, even into San Antonio, they're going to be under a wind advisory, gusts up to 45 miles per hour. As we head into the Texas Panhandle, all the way towards El Paso, even into New Mexico, they're looking at freeze warning and freeze watch all the way into tomorrow morning. So for us for today here, we notice that temperatures will be ranging in the 60s. Around 8 a.m., we're going to be dropping into the 50s. Then quickly, temperatures will be increasing into the 60s and 70s. It's going to continue to be windy outdoors. If you work outside, just make sure you wear your jacket because with that wind, it's going to be feeling a little bit chilly for you. And then also plenty of sunshine for tonight with clear skies. Temperatures will be dropping into the 70s, but also even more. We're expected to reach a low of 47 for tonight. As we head into Thursday, sunny skies, a high of 78 for the night, dropping into the 50s for Halloween. Sunny skies, a high of 83, a low in the 60s. Let's take a look at this day in history. Well, good morning. We're seeing a change in our weather across Texas, especially in the Texas Panhandle. They're waking up to those cold temperatures ranging in the 30s all the way towards El Paso in the 50s. San Antonio as well is waking up in the upper 50s. Houston, Dallas 52, 62 is our current temperature. We're expected to drop into the upper 50s around 8 a.m., but quickly those temperatures will be increasing back into the 60s. In the central states, starting off in North Dakota in the 20s as we head all the way down towards Oklahoma in the 40s. From Memphis all the way into Chicago in the 50s to 40. Atlanta as well, even Boston, New York in the 50s. DC in the 60s all the way down towards the Sunshine State and Miami in the 70s. As we head towards the west, you also notice areas like New Mexico in the 40s all the way into Utah. Arizona in the 70s to 60s all the way way into Nevada, Colorado 25, Idaho, Montana in the 30s, Seattle, Portland in the 50s, even North California 62 for Los Angeles. So for today, showers and thunderstorms will continue in the central states all the way towards the Great Lakes, even in Tennessee, Kentucky, all the way into areas like Georgia. For us for today across Texas, we're not looking at much rain, but also it's going to be a pleasant day. The bad thing is that we're going to be under a red flag warning. This will be in effect around 9 a.m. today all the way up to 7 p.m. because those dry conditions will continue and also windy. We notice temperatures will be ranging in the 70s for tonight with clear skies. We're going to start to notice those temperatures drop, especially we're looking at a low in the 40s, 47 for tomorrow, 78, and then dropping into the 50s for Halloween, sunny in the low 80s.
See how these beautiful cooler temperatures will stick around, Yolanda.
And it does feel very beautiful this morning. It doesn't feel humid. The bad thing is that those windy conditions will continue, especially if you're going to be outdoors. Make sure you grab your jacket because with those winds, you're going to be feeling like it's cold. So this morning, we're waking up in the low 60s. 62 is our current temperature. Zapata, Falcon Lake in the low 60s, just like Heavenbell. 57 for Fear, 58 for Cotula, and 54 for Carrizo Spring. So our winds continue to be from the northwest up to 13 miles per hour. It's going to be a windy day, gusts up to 29 miles per hour all the way into the evening hours, which brings the big concern. That's why we're going to be under a red flag warning. Dry conditions and also windy. That brings that red flag warning from 9 a.m. all the way up to 7 p.m. Now looking at our hair should be looking great because dew points will be in the 50s, dropping into the low 20s. Our pollen for today, tree, grass, and ragweed are moderate. Mode is low for today. Our UV index continues to be high at a level 6, dropping to a level 5 by Saturday. Don't forget to apply that sunblock, especially the kids when they're outside playing in the playground. Make sure they're wearing their jackets because look at those winds. They're going to be blowing from the northwest with gusts up to 22 miles per hour, even though the temperatures are going to be in the 60s and 70s with plenty of sunshine. For today, expected to reach a high of 76, some sun, some wind, gusts up to 29 miles per hour. Then for tonight, it's going to be on the chilly side, dropping into the 40s. Clear skies, our winds blowing from the northwest up to 10 miles per hour. Tomorrow, it's not expected to be windy, a high of 78, or winds blowing from the east about 2 to 5 miles per hour. Back to you.
The top of the hour. Well, movie fans, let's talk entertainment. The Twilight Saga is making its return to the theaters, and just one of the stories lighting up the spotlight this morning. Rick Damigella has that and more in today's Hollywood Minute.
Let's see.
Oh, that is going to be a good one.
And it's going to be very beautiful.
Yeah.
You get to see what happened back then to what's right now.
Right.
And talking about Twilight too. People that are fans of Twilight, you know, we're in the month of Halloween. This is Halloween week. Probably there's going to be lots of Bellas or Edwards out there, vampires.
I'm sure. You know, I never saw the Twilight series at all. Not a single one of them. So
well, probably
might be a good opportunity.
This week or this weekend, especially if you're giving candies, you could probably put Halloween movies. And also, Only Murders in the Building season 6.
I know. It's still going strong.
London.
Yeah,
Nice.
that will be kind of cool. Lots of stuff going on in Hollywood and lots of stuff going on right here at home. A lot of folks celebrating a big day. It's the birthday. So from all of us here at KGNS News, happy birthday.
Well, good morning. It feels like fall across South Texas, and that is due to that cold front that passed by. So this morning in the Texas Panhandle, they're waking up into the low 30s all the way towards El Paso in the low 50s, 56 for Del Rio, also for San Antonio, all the way into Austin, 52 for Dallas, 58 for Houston. For us, our current temperature is in the low 60s all the way into Corpus Christi, 70 for McAllen, and 71 for Brownsville. It's not going to be a humid day. It's going to be dry, but also with windy conditions. Look at multiple alerts across South Texas. So for us for today, we're going to be under a red flag warning, meaning it's going to be windy and also those dry conditions. This extends all the way into areas like San Antonio, Victoria, Corpus Christi, Zapata, McAllen. This will start around 9 a.m. all the way up to 7 p.m. Wind advisory mainly from Dallas all the way into Austin, San Antonio, Houston. Gusts up to 45 miles per hour. Freeze warning and freeze watch in the Texas Panhandle all the way towards El Paso. So for today, if you're going to be outdoors, it is going to be windy. Make sure you wear your jacket. Temperatures will be increasing into the 70s. Lots of sunshine. Showers and thunderstorms will continue mainly towards the southeast, Tennessee, Kentucky. all the way into the Carolinas. But talking about the tropics, where is Melissa located? It's a Category 3, and it's already in Cuba. This system will be moving towards the Bahamas as a Category 3 as well, then turning into a Category 2. Winds right now are up to 115 miles per hour. Going back home, keep in mind we're going to be under that red flag warning. It's going to be windy. Temperatures will be ranging in the 70s. Yep, around 8 a.m. we're expected to reach a temperature in the upper 50s. Then those temperatures will quickly increase into the 60s, getting into the 70s. For tonight, with clear skies, our temperature will be dropping even more. Look for the night dropping into the 40s, 47. Tomorrow, Thursday, sunny skies, a high of 78, a low of 51. For Friday, Halloween, it is going to be sunny. It's going to be, not that bad, a high of 83. Then for the night, dropping into the 60s. As we head towards the weekend, keep in mind that for Sunday, around 2 a.m., that clock goes back an hour. And also, it's going to be sunny, a high of 83. And our nights, not that bad, still in the 50s. Then slowly those temperatures will be increasing back into the mid 80s. Let's see some.
And congratulations to Miss Freeman. Well deserved there. Now, if you know someone who deserves being recognized, you can nominate them by heading to our website at KGNS.tv and click on the honors tab.
And like she said, it gratifies her. It gives her energy, putting smiles, helping other people. That's such a beautiful thing to do. And congratulations, Mrs. Freeman.
Absolutely. Well, we've got some pretty temperatures out there.
Yes, we do. Perfect.
Oh, I know. They're so adorable. Thank you, Yolanda. That's all the time we have. Don't forget to download our news app for up-to-the-minute news and weather.
See you later.
Familia bonita, mitad de semana, que saludarles. Soy Ulises Campos Hermoso, Erika González del Toro, señorita Yolanda Villarreal. Ya Wednesday, miércoles.
Ya, miércoles, ombliguito de semana, y se sintió este miércoles muy diferente ya con esa temperatura que bajó, Yolanda.
Sí, eso fue debido a ese frente frío que pasó y también los vientos ayudan un poco a que se sienta más fresco.
Sabroso el café, hoy supo extra sabroso esto de la mañana. Y si usted está en su segunda, tercera o cuarta taza, muy buenos días, provecho. Y como es costumbre, ¿qué se celebra el día de hoy, miércoles 29 de octubre, Día Nacional?
Hola, ¿qué tal? Ya se la saben que estamos a mitad de semana, que quiere decir que vamos a tener a la mascota de la semana. Y hoy los acompañan nuestros amigos de Laredo Animal Protective Society, Labs. Y aquí tenemos a Blanca y también a Mariel. ¿Cómo están?
Muy bien,
Las temperaturas un poco frescas, ¿verdad? Pero preséntanos, ¿a quién los traen aquí? ¿Cómo se llama?
Claro, aquí tenemos a Nana. Nana tiene 1 añito. Ella ya está disponible para adopción con nosotros. Ella ya está esterilizada, tiene todas sus vacunas, microchip, en preventivos de pulgas y garrapatas, también de gusanos de corazón.
Aquí ella quiere la atención, pero también te va a dar abrazos y también besitos, ¿verdad,
Sí,
Nana?
así
Muy
es.
hermosa que está. Bueno, también este fin de semana tienen eventos. Platícame de esos eventos que tienes este fin de semana.
Sí, claro, este sábado vamos a estar en Petco San Bernardo y en Petco Norte. Ahí también vamos a estar de 2 a 5. También vamos a estar en PetSmart. También de 2 a 5 vamos a tener varios perritos disponibles para adopción.
Ok, so van a estar en Petco y PetSmart para este fin de semana. Viene siendo noviembre 1 y va a ser de 2 a 5, ¿verdad? De la
así
tarde.
es.
Bueno, así de que ya saben, los esperan este fin de semana. Si usted está interesado en adoptar a Nana, o este fin de semana se puede pasar a Petco o a PetSmart. Regresamos con más de Telemundo en tu casa. Hola, ¿qué tal? Muy buenos días. Estamos a mitad de semana y ya solo faltan pocos días. Este viernes ya va a ser Halloween y muchos quieren saber cómo va a estar, pero hemos sentido el cambio en las temperaturas alrededor del sur de Texas debido a ese frente frío que ya pasó. Bueno, las temperaturas actuales alrededor de Texas, vemos que más hacia el norte, temperaturas frías entre los 40 llegando a los bajos 50, también para El Paso. Vamos a lugares como Del Rio, 62, en San Antonio entre los bajos 60, también para la ciudad de Austin, en Houston, y 58 para Dallas, Texas. Vemos que en Corpus ya mero llegan a los 70 grados, en Brownsville, McAllen 72, para Nuevo Laredo 17 centígrados. Aquí en casa vemos que la temperatura actual es de 67 grados. ¿Pero qué va a pasar? Bueno, las condiciones ventosas van a continuar. Los vientos son del noroeste, llegando a las 17 millas por hora, pero también se esperan esas ráfagas llegando a las 29 millas por hora. Por eso recuerde que estamos bajo bandera roja hasta las 7 de la tarde. ¿Dónde está la actividad de lluvias y tormentas eléctricas alrededor de los Estados Unidos? Se ve que es más hacia el sur, lugares como Atlanta, llegando a Tennessee, Kentucky y también para lugares en las Virginias. Hoy no se espera tanto la actividad de lluvia ni para los próximos días en Texas porque llega una alta presión. Vamos a ver dónde se encuentra Melissa en estos momentos porque ya pasó por Jamaica, ya pasó por Cuba y ahora se dirige hacia las Bahamas y llega hoy como categoría 2 y luego se va a quedar en el Atlántico. Vemos que hacia el jueves y también hacia el viernes. En estos momentos los vientos están a las 100 millas por hora. Regresamos a casa. ¿Cómo va a estar para esta noche? Vemos que alrededor de las 6 todavía van a continuar esas condiciones ventosas con los vientos del noroeste, llegando a las 18 millas por hora, la temperatura entre los 70, pero en la noche vemos que las temperaturas van a ir bajando. ¿Por qué? Porque los cielos van a estar despejados y eso ayuda a que las temperaturas bajen aún más. Por eso esta noche las mínimas van a estar llegando entre los 40 alrededor del sur de Texas, especialmente aquí en casita. Miren nomás, esta noche despejado, se espera una mínima de 47, los vientos van a ser del noroeste, llegando a las 10 millas por hora. Si usted es una persona que trabaja afuera, bueno, hay que abrigarse porque esta noche va a estar frío. Vemos que también para los próximos días las temperaturas van a estar un poco agradables, especialmente para mañana jueves. Va a ser un día soleado, una máxima de 78. Ya en la noche bajamos entre los 50. El gran día, el viernes, ¿verdad? Viene siendo Halloween. Bueno, tempranito en la mañana las temperaturas van a estar entre los 50, ya en la tarde entre los 80 y en la noche en los 60. Es todo de mi parte.
De regreso en tu casa hablemos de espectáculos. Yolanda Villarreal, Sean
Claro.
Diddy Combs, P. Diddy.
Ándale,
saldría
es
de
una nota
prisión.
fuerte, ya
Es
me estás
fuerte,
diciendo.
¿eh? Saldría de prisión probablemente, apúntelo, el 8 de mayo del 2028.
Uy.
¿Quién está cumpliendo años? Y bueno, después de celebrar Halloween este fin de semana, la mayoría de los estadounidenses dormiremos una hora más.
¿El que se adelanta o el que se atrasa?
El invierno está bien, ¿no?
Ah, bueno.
Hasta mañana a las 11. ¿Aquí en dónde?
Telemundo en tu casa. Chao, cuídense.
Weather, Yoli.
Well, yes, definitely due to a cold front that did pass earlier yesterday in the evening hours, and also those dry conditions and that wind continues to be one of the problems for today. And our main concern is that we're under that red flag warning. But also, notice these temperatures. It is very pleasant. It is on the cool side with lots of sunshine. Temperatures right now are ranging in the 70s for us here in Laredo, down into Zapata, all the way into Falcon Lake. As we head into Hebronville, all the way into Cotula and Carrizo. Spring temperatures in the mid to upper 80s. Now our winds still continue to be from the northwest, up to 13 miles per hour. For other spots, up to 20. Gusts up to 29 is expected, and we're not the only ones under a red flag warning. This extends all the way into El Cinal, Cotula, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, down into Zapata, McAllen, Brownsville, even into Victoria. Keep in mind, we're going to be under this red flag warning all the way up to 7 p.m. Back to you. Well, good afternoon, and we still have a long time for Atlantic hurricane season to come to an end. It comes to an end November 30th, so we still got a month. So what's going on across Texas? So here we do see there's a few folks that are still in the 40s, and also in some spots it does feel very comfortable. It does not feel humid because we had that cold front pass yesterday. Starting off in San Antonio, they're in the 60s right now, all the way into Austin, Dallas, even into areas like Houston, Del Rio. 70 is our current temperature, 75 for McAllen, 74 for Brownsville, Corpus Christi, 72 in the Texas Panhandle, Amarillo, 48 as we head towards El Paso in the mid-50s. So for today, there's several alerts occurring across Texas, starting off in the Texas Panhandle and towards the west. Freeze warning, frost advisories going on for them. As we head towards Dallas, all the way down into Houston, Austin, San Antonio, you guys are under a wind advisory, gusts up to 45 miles per hour from San Antonio all the way down into Webb County, Zapata, McAllen. We're under a red flag warning all the way into areas like Victoria. It will last all the way up to 7 p.m. because those windy conditions will continue and also that dry air. For today, we're not looking at much of a rain chance, nor for the next coming days because there's going to be a high pressure moving in. That's why we're going to see sunny skies and also dry conditions as we head towards the southeast areas like Tennessee, Atlanta, all the way into the Carolinas. They're getting that cloud coverage, but also some showers and thunderstorms that continue in Tennessee, Kentucky, all the way into areas like Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio. Now talking about Melissa. So Melissa right now is making its way into the Bahamas, expected to arrive by today, and then the system will continue into the Atlantic all the way into Friday and possibly into the weekend. And here we do notice the winds are up to 100 miles per hour going back home. So for today, those windy conditions are expected to continue all the way up to 6 p.m. with gusts up to 18 miles per hour. Temperatures ranging in the 70s with plenty of sunshine. But for tonight, due to clear skies, temperatures will be even dropping a bit more. It's not expected to be a windy night. Our winds are going to be from the north-northwest up to 10 miles per hour. But look at that low for tonight dropping into the 40s, 47. For tomorrow, it is going to be sunny throughout the morning hours. Thursday, temperatures will be ranging in the upper 40s, getting into the low 50s, meaning that yes, tonight you need to wear your jacket, especially tomorrow in the early morning hours, and then those temperatures will be increasing into the 70s. Back to you.
It's great. You can take pictures there. It makes the perfect backdrop. So much fun around Halloween.
And talking about Halloween decorations, mainly all of South Texas, make sure you tie down those objects because it's going to be windy, especially for us here in Laredo. Still gusts up to 29 miles per hour expected. So temperatures for today will be increasing into the 70s. Those breezy conditions will continue. We're under that red flag warning all the way up to 7 p.m. and then tonight dropping in the 40s.
Oh my gosh. Okay, get out the winter clothes. That's all the time we have. Have a good afternoon. We'll see you on KGNS News, the early edition.
See ya.